Well, hello everyone. It's David Tappan. Welcome to another 5-Minute Fridays with CDH. And this is going to be part 3 of my series on why you should switch to modern document libraries from Classic in SharePoint Online. So today we're going to talk about a feature that actually just appeared recently. It wasn't even present, I think, the last time I did one of these. To show you what the problem is that it addresses, let's go back to Investment Documents Classic. So I got the same library basically. One is a classic library, which you can see right here. And then I also have that same library. I mean, it's actually not the same library. It's a copy of the library with modern mode, okay? So in the classic mode, let's say I want to do that cool feature they added a while back of dragging and dropping a document into the library. So I'm going to go ahead and just grab one of these guys. This out of the way a little bit. Drag it in, let go. And notice it is checked out. You see that little green check mark? Little green arrow, that means it's checked out. And what that means is that no one else can see it but the person who checked it in. And the question is, why is it checked out? It's checked out because it's missing some required metadata. We're actually requiring both document status and investment document type, and it's not getting either of those. So that's a real problem in classic libraries, is that when you upload a document, if you forget to set the metadata, if you drag it, it's gonna just put it in there and have it be checked out. You know, if you hit the upload button and go browse, then it won't do that because it'll sort of warn you that you've got some metadata to fill out. But if you just drag it in, then you've got a problem. So what have they done just recently? They just added this in modern libraries. I'm going to do the same action, grab a document and drag it in and let go. And there it is. And first of all, you'll notice that there is no little icon indicating that it's checked out. It's actually not checked out. It's checked in, which means anyone else can see it. The other thing you'll notice is that these two fields that are required, document status and investment document type, it says required info. So it's kind of a visual indication to the user that they forgot something and that they need to fill out that metadata. Actually, if you look at the top of the library, you'll also see this little red dot right here, which indicates that some files need attention, and you could click on that and get a view filtering down onto just that document. So this is really cool, but you know, it might not be enough. People might need a little bit more of a reminder. So you know, I thought to myself, what if we created a flow that would send an email? And so I actually did that. And created this, send an email when a document is missing required metadata. And this isn't really a presentation about flow, but we'll just take a quick look here. And it basically just says that when a file is added, if the value of document status is empty, then we're going to send an email and it's going to say, hey, you need to fill out your missing metadata. And that's active on the library right now. And so if we come back here and look in my mailbox, I received a message. Hey, David Tappan, the file you added, Data-Driven Architectures, is missing some required metadata, document status. Please update it with missing information. So you can just compose that message yourself. You can include HTML and hyperlinks, as you can see. So that's an additional way that you could help to make sure that people fill out the right metadata. You know, and if you didn't want to notify them right away, of course, you could insert a pause, you know, wait, give them a day, whatever, and then tell them. You could escalate it if you wanted to. So all those are available to you in the flow, but the basic feature is really cool. And you know, somebody might say, well, why don't I just, you know, I don't really need this notification. I can just do the flow in the classic library, right? I can just add a flow here. You know what? You can add a flow here, but guess what? Flows don't fire on. Flows don't fire on documents that aren't checked in. So it won't work anyway. So you really got to go to modern mode if you really want to take advantage of the flows that you can run on documents and the metadata and these notifications. So just a quick primer on this new feature in modern SharePoint document libraries. I think it really fixes an age-old SharePoint problem that's bothered me, I know, and a lot of other people, and definitely makes it a lot better. So anyway, that's it for today, and join us next time for the next 5-Minute Fridays.